Hello, my crafty friends. Well, today we are going to do something a little bit different. I have some super simple paper gift bag ideas that I want to share with you. And the best part is you can use these gift bag ideas for any occasion. Hi, it's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. In this episode of Stamptastic TV, I have 3 different gift bag ideas I want to share with you. Now, these little gift bags are actually created with a paper bag. So this is what the gift bag looks like. So it's just a simple brown paper bag, and we're just going to decorate it with some designer paper and just some new stamp sets from the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. But keep in mind that you can use any supplies you have on hand to create your gift bags. Okay, so this is the gift bag that I'm actually going to walk you through. So we're going to do a little autumn themed gift bag, and then I'll show you the other ones as well. But you can kind of see what it looks like on the side, and this little gift bag stands on its own. It has a cute little handle that's just made out of ribbon. And then on the inside, it has lots of room here on the inside to add any kind of gift that you want to add. So let me show you how to create this. So the first thing you will need to create this little gift bag is some cardstock. So you want to coordinate your cardstock colors with the designer series paper that you're going to be using. And I'm going to be using some of the designer series paper from the Iconic Celebrations designer series paper pack. But again, you can use whatever paper you have on hand. And so I just cut my cardstock pieces. This is pecan pie. So this cardstock piece is cut at 5.5 by 6.25 inches. I scored down the 6.25 inch side. I just scored it at 4.25 inches. So that creates a 2-inch flap for the top part of our gift bag. And then this other piece is simply a 5.5 by 4.25 inch piece of cardstock. So you need those 2 pieces. And then as far as your pattern paper, you will need 2 pieces of pattern paper, which are cut at 5.25 by 4 inches. And so these are going to get adhered onto our gift bag holder here. And then the other piece that you will need is a 1 3/4 by 5.25 inch piece. And so this one is going to go on here. So that's the basic layout for the gift bags. And then you will also need a brown paper bag. And so basically what I did is I just cut this down. I put the paper bag in my paper trimmer and I cut it down to 4.25 inches. So basically once you cut this gift bag down, it's going to measure 5.25 inches across, and it's going to be 4.25 inches tall. Okay, so the first thing I did is just adhered my pattern paper to these 2 different pieces of cardstock. I just want you to note that if you have a directional paper, like I do here with these pumpkins, you'll want to adhere that upside down, because this, when this gets folded, this is the front flap of your gift bag. So that's why if you lay this down in front of you, you want to make sure that it's adhered upside down. And then this is just the back panel for the gift bag. And then this is going to be the front panel. So it's going to look like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to punch a couple of holes in the top part of this cardstock piece. So I want to put just 2 little spots here. I'm going to use a 1/2 inch circle punch. You can do this with a regular hole punch or a scissors, whatever you want to. Create just 2 little holes. So you just want the 2 little holes there because that's where we're going to put our ribbon. So I'm just using some white ribbon from Stampin' Up, and I'm going to thread this through this hole here. You can make the handle for this bag as long as you want. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and just go right about here. And then I will thread this one through that little hole that I created. So that's what the handle will look like. And so now what I'm going to do is just add some tear and tape to hold this in place. So we'll just tear off a little bit of tape here and tape this down to the inside of this cardstock piece. All right, so we'll just set this aside for the moment. The next thing I want to do is I want to take that paper bag, and this is the bottom of the bag, so I just want you to fold this over, and we're going to add some tape to both sides of this bag. Okay, so once you have added the tape all the way around this side of the bag, you'll just flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. So this is the top part of my little brown paper bag. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this to this inside piece of my cardstock. So we're going to adhere this right over the top of the ribbon. So I'm just going to peel all the backing off of this tape, and then I'll show you how to adhere this. All right, so I have all the backing pulled off, so the tape is exposed on the bag, and then I did the same thing on the inside here where I added it to the ribbon. So I'm just going to flip this over, and I want to adhere it so that it's kind of right up against the score line, but not directly on the score line. And so we'll just adhere this to the inside section here. So this is my front flap. The top of your bag is up here. So now that we have our gift bag adhered on one side, we need to adhere the front panel over the top of this brown paper bag. So this is the 5.5 by 4.25 inch panel. And basically we want to do the same thing. We just want to go up to that score line and just adhere the front of the bag. And that will create this cute little gift bag pouch here. And so that's what it looks like on the inside. And then this little flap folds over the top. So that's all there is to it to create this gift bag. So the last thing I'm going to do for my gift bag, I wanted to just add a little closure piece. So I have a little 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch piece of Velcro, and it already has adhesive on it. You can get this on Amazon or at your local craft store. But basically I'm just going to put that up on the top flap here. And then I'm going to peel off this other backing. So this is basically just 2 pieces of Velcro stuck together right now. So you just peel that off, and then you push it down onto the gift bag part, onto this front flap. And then you can open it. And that way your Velcro is attached on the top and on the bottom here. And you don't have to try to line everything up. So now we have a nice little closure, and we are ready to add just a couple decorations. So here are the 2 autumn themed gift bags, and notice I just switched the pattern papers around. So you can put the pattern papers either on the little flap or on the bottom there. Either way would be fine. Here is just a Christmas idea. So I just made this very simple and added a little greeting on there and just a little bit of holly. And of course I did a little Halloween one, so this makes a fun little Halloween treat bag. So there's lots of different ways that you can use this gift bag idea with any supplies that you have on hand. Okay, so there you go. Now you know how to create a very simple gift bag holder with any supplies that you have on hand. And if you enjoyed these gift bag ideas, feel free to download the printable tutorial. You can find the link in the description below this video. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking it and sharing it with your friends. And leave me a comment below to let me know what you enjoyed most about the video and the projects shared here today. Have a fun and creative day, my friends. Take care.